Welcome back to Brit, Beni Beauty. Welcome to my car. Let's try that again. Actually, we don't really need to be a diva behind the sunglasses right now. Anyways, welcome back to Brit, Beni Beauty. We are, yes, inside my car. We are going to do a little different style, little vloggy vlog. So don't forget to subscribe to Brit, Beni Beauty. Give this video a thumbs up if you're into this vlogging style, and turn those notifications on so you know the next time I put out a video. I guess I can throw a little teaser in now of what we're going to do later. Little hint. Got my organic Olivia Trust Your Gut bag. She posted a delicious gluten-free recipe, and the ingredients just came in the mail. So stay tuned. We're gonna make some gluten-free bagels. Cannot wait. I'm gonna make like her traditional everything bagel that she made, but I'm also gonna try a few different variations that I think will be also delicious. Let's see. I don't even know how many her recipe makes. So first up, it's coffee time. Ooh, my heat seater just kicked in. My seat heater. Does anyone else? I always find myself calling my heated seats my heat seater. Damn, just got to the Starbucks and it is mad lineups here. Insane. Anyways, this is a moment where I guess we'll gloss up. Does anyone else feel like, because with the pandemic and everything, that you're just not wearing lipstick as much as you were before? Like I used to buy lipstick all the time. I'm a huge liquid lipsticks fan. This one that I just put on is the Too Faced Melted Matte. I absolutely love this one. I've actually done a full, I think it was in one of my Sephora recommendation videos where I talked a lot about the liquid lipsticks that I like from Sephora. This one's my go-to. It's called Queen Bee. It's like super fitting. It's a little bright now that I've put back my sun blocker. What's this called? Sun blocker visor. I think it's called visor. Anyways, yeah, does anyone else like totally feel like lipsticks are kind of, I don't want to say really like a thing of the past, because I feel like people are still very into lipstick, but once you like factor in the whole wearing a mask thing, and especially if you're not wearing a liquid lipstick, every time you take off a mask, like it's just gonna be all over the inside of a mask. So yeah, I just really wanted to take a moment where I'm not hiding my face behind a mask and throw on some lipstick, you know? Anyways, I'm super pumped for a Starbucks. Hi there, can I please get a venti, a rose blossom latte made with oat
sorry,
milk?
we're all out of our rose blossom for the season. Actually, I think it's been discontinued.
Oh, okay. I'll do a venti London fog with the oat milk. Is that possible? Latte?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And then whatever the syrup is, can I just get 4 pumps of the syrup in that one?
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect, thank you.
Is that everything?
I'll get one other thing, please. Can I get a venti oat milk flat white? And can I get 2 pumps of the white mocha in there, and then as well 2 pumps cinnamon dolce? It's time to make organic Olivia's gluten-free bagels. We have got the coffee in hand. This was actually something that I just kind of thought up on the fly, because When I pulled up into Starbucks on their little, I don't know, their like mini menu that they have, it gets you. They were advertising the flat white, I think it was called. And I like oat milk in my lattes. So I wanted to do the oat milk flat white. And then I got 2 pumps of the white mocha and then 2 pumps of the cinnamon dolce. This is so good. I would highly recommend if anyone likes a little bit of cinnamon and then you have the little bit of like the white chocolate. Delicious. Okay, caffeine is flowing through the body. Ingredients are prepped and the oven is preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I do think this recipe might get a tad messy, so I'm gonna remove the jewelry just to be on the safe side. In here, I have, do I have 1 or 2 cups in here? This is 1. All right, we're starting out with 1 cup of the gluten-free, this is the Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 baking flour. I've personally never used this flour, but this is the one that Organic Olivia used in her recipe. So I'm trying to like follow the recipe as best as I can. I love to deviate a little bit and just like add my own little Brittany, you know, flares or kicks or whatever in recipes. And my fiance always like afterwards I'll be like,
oh, you know what, it didn't really work out. And he'll be like, it's because you did something, like you added something, right?
And I'll be like, yeah. So trying to really follow the process. So keep in mind, I do have to half the recipe because I only have 1 cup of the kefir yogurt that I'm going to use. So I have 1 cup already of the gluten-free flour. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon. I like an aluminum-free baking powder. This one is from Purist, and I just got this on well.ca. We're at 400. Okay, 1 tablespoon baking powder. Just need to, you know, alternate. 1 ingredient, 1 caffeine kick. Next up, we're gonna add in half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. I do need to just add 1 more ingredient because I want to. I'm gonna add in, this is about 2 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. You can totally add that or omit it, however you like. This is my 1 cup of plain kefir yogurt. You can use any sort of plain yogurt that you prefer. I think Organic Olivia used a coconut-based yogurt. So if you want to, you know, go through a dairy-free version, then you can definitely check out her page. I think she has it even as like a highlight of this recipe. I probably should also note that I've set up, this is parchment paper with a little bit of the gluten-free flour sprinkled all over that we're gonna need the bagel dough with after. And then I just have a little bit of extra flour on the side in case, you know, your hands get a little sticky. And then we're also going to have a little bit of parchment with our toppings. So Organic Olivia uses the everything but the bagel seasoning. This one is the Watkins Organic. I know Trader Joe's has one, so if you're in the States, you can totally pick up one at Trader Joe's. This is the one that I got again from well.ca. I've also made my own little concoction of, this is just Ceylon cinnamon. So this is the true cinnamon. And then I've just added a little bit of the Navita's organic coconut palm sugar. So I'd probably just say it was about like 1 teaspoon of each. All right, we're gonna whisk up our ingredients. So because I'm using a different yogurt, it's looking like this is a little bit watery. I'm just gonna add a touch more of the gluten-free flour. So again, this is what happens when you start incorporating your own ingredients. All right, this is looking a lot better. So if you do have a more watered consistency in the yogurt that you're using, I would recommend to add like a quarter of a cup, or you can totally eyeball it like I was, of flour extra at a time, and then just work it in. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this dough and I'm gonna transfer it to our parchment paper with a little bit of the flour, and then we're just gonna start kneading it and then forming a ball. All right, now that we have got our dough formed into a circle, we're just going to cut, I'm gonna do 4. So a half, and then I'm going to do, probably should have put some flour on my knife, and then a half. This is quite messy. Okay, and then we'll just form a ball and then start working it into a little line. Because we're gonna eventually turn this into a full circle. You'll connect your ends. And then I'll just dip into the everything seasoning over to my parchment, and you can fix the shape as you go. All right, looks not bad for my first try. One egg and a little dash of salt and a quick little squirt of water to make my egg wash. If you are trying to omit eggs, I know Organic Olivia uses oat milk, so you can do your wash with oat milk or a little bit of olive oil as well. So we'll pop these in for 45 minutes at 400, and then we'll see how they turn out. Things are smelling delicious in here. Our 45-minute timer just went off, so we're gonna turn off the oven, let it sit for 10 more minutes, and then I'll show you how they turned out. Our bagels are ready to come out. They're smelling good. They're looking all right. I would say for my first try, I feel like I needed to use a thicker yogurt. So I will share the yogurt that I used. I use the Saugan Country Kefir, the organic one. Like I was saying, it is a little bit more watery. So you'd probably want to find something that's a little bit thicker. There is a buffalo milk kefir, and I'll probably use that one next time because it seems like it's probably the same texture as the coconut yogurt that Organic Olivia was using. So I have my cinnamon sugar in the front, and then I have my everything in the back. So I'd probably say, just because mine were a little bit watery, they did go a little flat. I haven't obviously tried them in terms of taste, but I'm thinking that if I use a thicker yogurt, that they'll probably be a little bit more fluffy. Another little addition that you can put as a flavor, if you want, you can add like some chocolate chunks, some who chunks, and then you could do, it's like a chocolate chip bagel. So, I mean, the options are endless. These puppies are still warm, but let's see if I can break this one open. Break off a little piece. Super warm. Maybe this will be like a cronut? Bonut? A donut mixed with a bagel. Not bad, not bad. For my first time making someone else's recipe, I would say that this would actually make a great crouton in a salad. So you could totally break off these everything bagels and then just pop them on top of a salad. And I feel like that would probably work really well with these because they are a little bit crunchy. But I mean, not bad for my first try. I'm adding in a little extra clip here because I did end up making the gluten-free bagels again. I ended up using a different type of kefir, a little bit thicker one, and I ended up actually rolling them a little bit thicker as well, and they turned out pretty bang on. So this one is chocolate raisin, and then everything bagels. Enjoying this glorious day, although don't get me wrong, it's still pretty darn cold out. Getting the steps in. Oh, secret shadow. Look who it is. Mother-daughter walk. Soaking up the sun on this gorgeous day.
Gorgeous.
There's one thing that I would say, you can probably agree with this, that walking is something to do at least a few times a week. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Makes you feel so good.
Fresh outdoors, especially with the sun.
Yeah, it's like you can get a partial tan on your face, like a little mini tan. I want to be tan. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog style. I know it's a little bit different of what I normally do on my channel, but let me know down in the comments what you thought of this. If you want to see more of the vlogs, don't forget to subscribe to Beni Beauty. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and turn those notifications on so you know the next time I put out a video. We'll see you. Bye.